Starting from Zar-rin-Aabaad in Dehloraan in the province of Ilaam, we head northeast for about 20 kilometres. All along the road, the barren land, devoid of greenery and water, is surprising and rather unlike the rest of Ilaam. We finally arrive and disembark to continue on foot. The sound of water signals a change in scenery. Something precious is awaiting us, something beautiful but not uncommon. From afar we see small waterfalls. The sight strengthens our resolve, and now we know that we've come to the right place. It's an impressive sight. Our proximity to the waterfall conveys a feeling of strength. At its side, one feels very small and weak compared to the force of nature. We stood there for several minutes, gazing at the plunging water as it hit the different layers of rock.
Characteristics that can make the wonders of nature stand out. When it comes to waterfalls, it could be how turbulent and flooded they are, or it could be their size. They could be really tall and wide, or they could be quite small but surrounded with a rich and colorful landscape. What makes the waterfall of the Zar-rin-Aabaad county unique and has turned it into a tourist attraction is the fact that it's actually made up of 7 consecutive descending waterfalls.
Here, the vegetation is not dense, and the oak trees are the only actors on the scene. Once you get close enough to the water, you see some strange and mischievous little fish that come out of the water, jump on the rocks, and from there slide back in again. Nature never really does cease to amaze.
این آبشارها از دامنه‌های جنوبی کوه کبیرگو سرچشمه میگیره و در تمام 4 فصل مورد توجه هست. به ویژه در فصل بهار و فصل تابستان گردشگران بسیار زیادی از این چشم‌اندازها دیدن می‌کنند.
To reach our second destination, we had to wait until sunset, since our hosts would only show themselves to us at night. Their home is 3 kilometers northeast of the city of Dehloraan on a mountainside.
Bats are nocturnal creatures that hunt for food at night. So during the day, they need to look for a safe, secure, and most importantly, dark place to sleep. And what better place than a cave? This cave is on the outskirts of the city of Dehloraan, and we've been told that colonies of bats live here. So we're going to go in to make sure that that's true. But just so you know, since bats are light sensitive, we can't shed too much light. So I hope you get to see what we see.
The cave is 50 meters high at its entrance and more than 200 meters long. We had to wait a few minutes until dusk, but then suddenly, millions of bats flew out of the cave in a scurry for food. Can you imagine? For 15 minutes, non-stop, we had a stream of flying bats giving the impression of a tornado let loose. Our journey back is even harder than getting to the cave. Visibility is low. There's nothing but darkness, pitch black, with only a few headlights. All along the way, the only thing we could think of was the screeching cries of the jackals that accompanied us to the car. This is Gulnaf Farnudi for Iran.